I already told you guys like a week ago. What's up guys, I'm Shawn Gonzalez, welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't heard already, Apple may be releasing 3 new Macs in less than a month. If you guys see my last video about the upcoming 27-inch M2 iMac, you kind of see that my theory is coming together. So how do we know that Apple's releasing 3 new Macs at this upcoming spring event on March 8th? Apple has no choice but to release this information to the public because they have to register it through this European database if they want to sell products in their country. Why, you ask? Well, it's nothing new for Apple. They have to do this registration procedure every single time they release a new product that features data encryption built into it, which is basically all of their products for the past few years and onward from now on. It had to be done a few weeks ahead of time, and since we're closing in on that March 8th event, Apple had to get the apples rolling on this one. What does this all mean and what are all these numbers? So to keep it simple, when Apple releases a new Mac, there are these model numbers. Those model numbers identify which product it is. Those model numbers are registered in that database. They have to specify what it is, but you guys already know how secretive Apple is, and they try to withhold as much information as they possibly can. One of these are registered as a portable computer, A2681. Most of us know, but if you don't, it refers to a laptop. Could it be the newly redesigned MacBook Air with the M2 chip, or the base level model MacBook Pro with the M2 chip? No redesign, same old MacBook Pro that you currently see on the Apple website right now, just with the M2 chip. Either way, my money's on the newly redesigned MacBook Air with the M2 chip. Everyone else is saying the MacBook Pro with the M2 chip, but I'm sticking with the redesign of the MacBook Air. The base level MacBook Pro with the M2 chip will eventually make its way to an all new redesign as well. And as for the other model numbers, no one knows exactly what they are, but they definitely feature data encryption, so we know they're new Macs. I will point out that Apple's lacking in some of their Macs, like the Mac Pro, which is still in the Intel realm of things, needs a redesign and a spec bump, at least with the M1 Pro and the M1 Max silicon chips. I don't think that's going to be announced this spring. I'm betting that's something that's going to be announced at WWDC in June. Also, I think that's when they're going to announce the iMac Pro with the silicon chips as well. So that still leaves the rumored iMac 27-inch base model with the M2 chip and the Mac Mini that definitely needs that redesign and update with the M1 Pro and the M1 Max chips. So again, I don't think they're going to release the M2 MacBook Pro base model because they just released MacBook Pros probably like 5 or 6 months ago. That MacBook Pro does need an update, but I don't think it's going to be at this spring event. Maybe later on in the year, possibly June, but I highly doubt that it's going to be announced at WWDC. So I'm betting the MacBook Pro with the M2 chip later on this year, possibly in October. Between the iMac and the Mac Mini, I'm betting everyone's waiting on that beautiful bigger 27-inch 5K display with the all-new redesign. I know I'm excited, and I know you guys can't wait for it either, so I'm hoping it's announced this spring. There's so much going on at this event. I'm hearing rumors of a newly redesigned Mac Mini Pro separate from the newly redesigned Mac Mini with the M2 chip. And not only that, Apple still needs to reveal their standalone Apple displays, and what better time to reveal them than alongside the Mac Mini. If Apple releases a Mac Mini and a display to go along with it, I'm buying the display to go along with it if I buy the Mac Mini. It just makes sense. But me personally, I want the new iMac. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What are you guys waiting for at this event? What do you want to see announced? What do you want to see redesigned? Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, drop that comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.